Yeah, welcome to another exciting time on Ebony World TV today. Uh, Welcome to my channel. Another exciting time today. Uh, Today we'll be discussing about plumbing tips. During the week, I got quite a few requests on plumbing. Quite a few fans wanted me to give them some tips about plumbing. To those of us, we're not, these channels, it's not for some of us who are well knowledgeable. It is for rookies or those who don't even have any knowledge, any prior knowledge, who don't have experience about construction. And the focus on this channel is to alleviate people's opinion, bad opinion, wrong opinion, from not being, swindled. Or, hi Moses, good evening, how are you? Right. The channel is basically to get people off the hook of bad contractors or workmen. So we're not basically perfect here, but the information and education we're getting on this channel is for a lot of people who don't have an idea of how to go about their construction or building construction. So please do not always, because I know some people say, oh, what is he talking about? No, yeah, well, this is not for experts. If you are an expert, you won't come to this forum at all. And this is the forum that is telling the truth and helping people out of problems that they probably might have encountered in their building. So you're welcome to an exciting time on Ebony World TV today. Thank you very much. Olori Adebimpe, God bless you. Thank you. Now, let me quickly just thank everybody that has been coming to this forum, have hit 3,000 subscribers this weekend. I was able to hit 3,000 subscribers. Right. Look, let me tell you, if this thing is lagging, I will swap the camera because it looks like there's a little bit of technical issue with the camera. So if it continues like that, I will at some point I will change the camera over. Okay, so thank you very much to all the subscribers worldwide. I want to use this opportunity to say you have been part of the success. We are all hustlers. We will all succeed in Jesus. We will all do very well because we are hardworking, we are resilient, and we definitely make it very well. We will not, on this one, I will make sure we all work together to get information across to all of us. Hi, Adedapo, good evening. How are you? Whatever location where you have been proposed to be there and you're going to succeed. You cannot travel that long distance from Nigeria, from Ghana, from South Africa, from all over Africa, that you have come to that country. It has destined that you're going to make it and you're going to succeed. We all succeed, we all make it. We just have to be smart with the resources that is at our disposal. So we're here, we will learn together, we'll carry one another up, we're going to lift one another up. We're going to make sure that no come what may, we must invest. It is not good for us to be wherever we are, to have done the hard work. You've done the most difficult part of it by sustaining your stay in whatever country where you are. You've been able to sustain your stay. That's the most difficult foundation platform where you need. And once that is done, the rest is easy. It's now going to plot two together, trans earmark, set some money aside, and then you can please you can start putting money aside, and you will be able to do it. So today, I suggest allow experts to come on board too. Their knowledge, experience will definitely benefit the forum. Yes, I'm trying to, because I wanted to get quite a few people to come on the forum, but to connect to this and get their video input, it's what I'm trying, I might do is you'll probably be hearing voice over the network, but you probably might not be able to see their face. Okay, so that's a problem there. But any issue that you want, any concern that you have, if you have anybody you can recommend, we will contact them. We love to bring so much information to you guys on the forum. We love to bring a lot of information, and at the moment we need to just make do with the resources that we have. It's not easy to plug people to work that it's going to be a little bit difficult or a challenge to get their views across. If we can't get the video, it might be a little bit difficult. So please bear with me. I'm trying to put a lot of package together, but in the meantime, so I want this forum to carry on, so that in the interim, while we are working for more things to come, we don't want us to be off air. I don't want to be off air for 2-3 weeks, and then we will have lost you guys. We will now look as if we are starting all the way. So, I mean, to bring these 3,000 subscribers all over the world is not an easy thing. So please, I quite appreciate your suggestion. You're one of my credible fans here, and I'm hoping that along the line we'll be able to get. So let's go to today's tip. A lot of our people, when they start their construction, the contractors might have probably suggested them to do a borehole so that they can get regular water supply for the project. So what this entails is, because buying water every day, buying water here, buying water, 1,000 liters of water, which is a tank, 1,000 a tank, buying water, and then using it, and then once the water is low, they have to wait for a supplier to bring water to them. So hi Prince, good evening from UK. So the plumbing aspect of it is, which has something to do with let me get rid of this message on my screen. So you can do a bow depending on the topography or the status of the kind of land that the construction is on. If it is a swampy land, you can definitely get water from somewhere within the vicinity of the land. Okay, so that is not going to be an issue. Okay, but however, if it is a dry land, there's always a suggestion that you can employ the service of a borehole engineer. That if you already know the spot where you are going to put your borehole right towards the end of the construction, you can put the borehole, they can sink the borehole, and then buy GP or whatever Sores tank for 30,000 naira. Is big enough to supply them water on the site. 30,000 naira or 35,000. So do not let anybody or contractor say, oh, you need a big massive tank, 1 liters of a tank, a size tank of a GP tank, Sores. Those are the two names that if you are most familiar with is GP. So those of us who are familiar with that GP advert, GP tank, or Sorex, or whatever. Now, 30,000 is the price of this tank. Then, if it is a hard, depending on the location, you can get a borehole sunk for as little as 100,000 naira. I know I've overheard that they have said borehole is 250,000. Right? I don't know, for some areas in Ogun State, borehole can be sunk for as little as 100,000, and by the time, not them with big, huge machinery. There's some minor mini machine, that a small mini machine that they can use to drill the construction of the borehole. And once this has been done, with the 100,000, inside this 100,000 submersive pump, the submersive pump is the one that is lower with about 10 feet into after the borehole has been sunk. Submersive pump, be careful when you're drilling. Well, let me just quickly point this out. If you want to go home, or you don't want to go home, send somebody to the area where they are selling building materials. There are 3 types of submersive pump. Now, the borehole person, you don't know what they have put inside the borehole. Some, within 3 years, the submersive pump get burnt. This is a China-made submersive pump. Submersive pump is the one that pushes water from the borehole upward into the GP tank. So I've gone around and I've seen the type of submersive pump. You will not know the real pump. The borehole engineer, because of the profit they want to make, they buy the low profile submersive pump from China. If you tell your borehole, when you want to do this project, please endeavor to tell the borehole engineer and say, look, I'm aware of the different grades, three different grades of submersive pump. Okay? 3 different grades of submersive pump. You don't want the low grade, you don't want the middle, you want the highest grade of submersive pump, that when they start pumping the water, the current that fluctuates or whatever will not damage it, because after about 3-4 years, some of these poor submersive pump from China can get burnt, and there's no way you can sometimes they lower the submersive pump to a level that it cannot be removed. So you have to condemn that bowl and now go and sink another one somewhere within the compound. So to avoid a new borehole to be sunk, or to avoid digging a new borehole after 3 or 4 years in the compound, which is going to be messy when they are trying to do another borehole. The whole compound will be messy of money. So tell your borehole engineer that you want the best submersive pump that will not burn within 3-4 years. So that is just about that. So when they buy this, they sink this borehole, they have to do an overhead tank. Let me be honest with you, temporary, you don't have to do overhead tank because you have not done the final decking or the roofing of your property. So they will put the tank on the side with the borehole will be pushing the water into the tank, where the construction will be fetching the water, the contractors will be fetching, or the laborers will be fetching the water from your GP tank. So in the final analysis, when it now comes to the plumbing stage, forget about scaffolding. Scaffolding don't make your compound to be clean and neat. Scaffolding are those erected pipes erected pipes. I don't have the image here right now. The erected pipes that goes up above the roof, above the top of the house, where the GP tank or the tank is placed for the waterfall to be able to supply around the houses, or supply water around the compound. So for a clean and neat compound, you don't need you do avoid using scaffolding that is buried in the ground. You want to enter your compound, you want to open your gate and then look at everything clean and neat from not far from the distance. Okay, so you have been able to get the price or negotiate a very good submersible pump for your pumping machine, right? To the tank. Then when you have done the, if it is a bungalow, whether you wanted to, it's advisable to put the tank on top of either the kitchen. You have to do a decking, a small little decking where the tank will sit. Tank is always now modern day construction. They don't do scaffolding for tank anymore. It has to be on top of a decking, either above the kitchen or above the toilet at the back of the house. Towards the end, at the back of the house, not in front of the house, that will look, won't come straight to people's view. So it's advisable that you will need to do a small decking above the kitchen or above toilet or whatever, any of the convenience towards the back of the house. So when they are now doing the roofing will not go around the pump, around the tank. Okay, I hope you're following me. Please, if you have any objection, can you please raise your objection or your contribution to those of us that are on the forum at the moment? Okay, right. Okay, where are we now? Let me just get pause a bit. Bear with me. Right. The tank. Once the tank has been done, now there are a lot of fake materials in terms of the plumbing taps. Well, sometimes you need to, you don't have to go for the extreme expensive product in terms of the tap, the units we need to purchase. Right. Get quotations from suppliers, not the plumber. Okay? Get quotations. Give you, if it is in Lagos, the place where you can get the best materials for plumbing is Orile. It's called Orile. To those of you who are familiar with Lagos very well, Orile Gamu, towards my 12. Towards my 12. That's where the building, the plumbing materials are so many, to the extent that you are going to be lost in the market. Okay? Now, there are so many materials that they look good, look polished. You know, our people, they know that we like shining things. We like good things. We like, so they give it stainless coat. All right? Oh, my two. Thank you, Olori. It's my two. Yeah, Orile Gomu is towards my two. Thank you for that. I know you know. No, sir. Is it towards my two? Yeah, no. I acknowledge that. Thank you. So, as I say, Gomu is the depot, where you can get the best plumbing materials. Are you talking about? There's no problem about waste pipe. Waste pipes are not because we have plastic materials in Nigeria. They don't crack. The T unit, the cross waste the cross unit that crosses where they join the waste pipe for the toilet and bathroom. We have them. That one, they don't fake that because plastic is available. It's a raw material that we have in Nigeria. So you don't have, but when it comes to the taps, with the unit, tap units, this the mixer, the tap mixer, the hot and cold and hot water. There are different brands of this unit, this product. You have to be very careful because I that use taps that all use taps, and what they do is a chemical composition. They load and they dip these old taps inside this chemical, and it turns them chrome plated. They are chrome plated, and after the installation of these taps, they are cheap. But if you don't know, there are some of these people that sell this product. They will call it original. They will call it original for you. We fail of original. No. You take an expert with you, or you ask an expert, the so-called one that they take to the factory, in their factory that they dip in a chrome chemical that makes it to like stainless. Yes, they will be getting the so the stainless plate, because don't forget that is a chemical composition that, because they've sandpapered and filed some of the hard water surface upon these taps. Some of these taps are even imported from Europe. So when you are doing your kitchen in Europe or anywhere, sorry, my thing is lagging. I probably might have to change the camera. Okay, there's a bit of a problem here. All right, is it now? Maybe I have camera. Bear with me. Let me see what I can do. Because I'm just 1 minute. FaceTime. Right. I might have to change the camera now. It's not as sharp as that. Sorry, bear with me. If it's lagging too much, then I have to. So back to what I was saying. The taps, the bathroom taps, the shower head, the any of the units that they used, the taps, the shower head, the chrome, just name it. Any of the material that is used for plumbing that is stainless, there is the original and there is a fake. Well, you won't know the fake. You won't know the difference between the fake and the original. Now, it's only when after your plumber has now I have to change this. Sorry, bear with me. If it continues, I have to definitely. Bear with me. Sorry about this. Something is definitely wrong with the network. Something is definitely wrong. I don't know why it's been that. Just bear with me 1 second. I hope with that. No, it's okay now. Now it's still lagging. Don't know why. I really don't know why. um, so it's a big problem for Google. Right, bear with me. Oh, right. Let's carry on. I think it's the problem from me. Google. Okay, going back to what I was saying, different plumbers and try and find out from the people that have used their service, because them people too, they do collude with um, people that sells um, plumbing materials. They do collude. So you can definitely totally beat them, but you can reduce and minimize the amount of money they're going to make off you by doing, because we are working hard for this money where we are based, right? We work hard for this money. This is a series of cases of people being swindled, and it grieves my heart when I hear this. So what I will suggest, even if you can't get 3 plumbers code, get 2 and ask questions from experts. Ask people like us and find you to help you beat some of these prices. Try and go on Google. That's why Google is there. Do a research by yourself. Don't just be gullible and be carried away and just take anything they throw at you. No, it's not. It's okay. I do apologize for the quality of the streaming tonight. I think it's something to do with the internet network or Google. I'm really, I'm sorry, but we'll try as much as possible. Do something now. Because okay, really bad. Gosh, I think it's to do it in the area, right? So I've lost quite a few people now that could not bear with this lagging thing. Okay, bear with me. I know what to do now. I'm gonna have to switch camera. Bear with me. Just 1 minute. I'm trying to change the camera. Maybe. Okay. Right. Okay. It looks like it might be better now. I'll get rid of something. Just 1 minute. And the ISO's gone. It's not going to be. Right. This should be much better now. I'm sorry, I do apologize for that. This is it's just not as sharp as the other one. Okay, so bear with me. Okay, so back on state on site now. That's much better, but the video is not as sharp as I thought. So I have to swap. The camera. I do apologize for that. I think it's taking so much resources. I've got about 2 different cameras on the show. One is taking a lot of resources, and then the other I'll try to get rid of it. Okay, that's the one. So it's gonna come back. Oh, thank you, thank you. So, like I was saying, it's just that the quality of the other one was much better than this. So, basically, get two quotations, plumbers. Let me be honest with you. I have seen a botched plumbing work in terms of pipes that are not aligned on the wall. Now, you remember when we were talking about conduit piping? If you look at some of the videos which I've done in the past, the best approach to a very neat and quality construction is to right from the foundation to start embedding, burying pipes, water pipes, waste pipes, bathroom, any of the pipes, so that when it is getting to the final stage of your construction, it will be easy and make the building to be clean and neat. You don't see pipes sticking out all around the building. Let's try and do good things, and let's try and encourage good things. We've all been abroad. We see the way they do things. Carry on, since we can hear you. Okay, so you want me to carry on with this camera? Okay, now, so we are all abroad. We have seen the way things are being done. We've lived. We live with the system. We see how the system is run. We use the facilities where we are, good facilities, and that is one of the things that we have used to improve our lives. Part of the improvement that we got by improving our lives and coming over to a foreign country is to take the idea that we are already familiar and used to, and carry it over and implement it with some of the construction and some of the things we are doing. So it is not right when you see you give your people your job to do and they are dictated to you with the terms of the way they want to do their thing. No, it is not right. You have to put your mark on the ground and say, wait a minute, forget about being abroad. This is the way I want my things to be done. So conduit piping right from the foundation. If you have started one, if you have built your house to a very high stage, almost completion stage, and you didn't do conduit piping, that is too late now, because you have to be cracking the wall and to make the job of a plumber very easy right from the foundation. If you're just going into construction now, you have to enforce it that you want conduit piping. Even in the decking, I've shown you, I've got videos where even the decking alone, they have to run some of these pipes under the iron rod that they are laying down for the plumbing. So the work of a plumber is almost half done. Instead of them cracking and start cutting and start chiseling things after the decking or the wall, it is advisable, if you are just going to start your own project now, number one factor that will make life easy for plumber and for electrician is to embark on conduit piping right from the wall go. Okay, so like I said, pipes, taps, stainless taps, refurbished taps, refurbished equipment, they are as called genuine, but they are not genuine. Let me tell you another secret. Unfortunately, you probably might not, because you are abroad, you probably might not know that the method of testing fake taps is to use, I know, if you try this in their shop, they will not like it. They know that you are exposing them. You get a small, maybe a spoon. When you get a tap, I say, well, let me check the quality of this tap. The moment you hit it on that tap, now I've got a problem with the network. It's coming down again. So when you hit the tap, you will see a quick mark on the stainless tap. A quick mark, there will be a small dent. It means these are the taps, used taps that was taken to their factory. Some of those factories I won't mention for prejudice sake, the places where they take these taps to. There is a large quantity of them that is in circulation. Okay, right. It's a big problem with the network, really. Oh God, it's lagging. There's a large quantity of these because some of the used taps abroad, they ship them to Africa, and some of them ended up in the hands of quick business people that now took them to their factory and remodeled them, and they recycle them to a new use. But people will not know the difference between the fake, the original in the market. I'm having a bit of problem with this network. That's very, very strange today. I don't used to have a bad network at all. This is really, really bad. It's really bad today. Could it be internet or what? I don't know. Right. So my point is that avoid fake taps. Now, kitchen. There are different types of boiler. I call it boiler, hot water. Is the network. Right. Thank you, Lord. Right. I really say sorry. Yeah, I know. Sorry about this. Now I think it's coming back now. um, it's actually interrupted a lot of things, which I didn't expect it to be this bad. I know sometimes there could be a lot of traffic on sometimes on the network, but today has been a very, very woeful one, where we will not be woeful in Jesus' name. We are not going to be brought down. It is the lie of the devil. I know once something great is coming, when information is about to be given to people, there will always be all these small little challenges, which I don't want to blame the devil here. It's facility problem, okay, but it's a challenge which you don't have control over. Thank you very much, Prof. Thank you for every one of you that has been participating one way or the other. Comments, contribution, support. You've been amazing. I really appreciate you. We are all going to make it. This is the little contribution I can make on my own side, on my own part, to encourage us. I know it's not easy to stand on one's feet, especially with the way and manner things are being monitored in most of the countries where we are. We can't avoid paying tax. Even before you are paid, the money is taken away from you. The money is deducted. And before you now pay the bills, pay mortgage, pay rent, pay service your car, look after the children, put money of the food in the house, the school runs, welfare of the family, all them things has got to be done. Then you now set aside some money to now build a house. But let me tell you, we can do it. Let me just tell you, we can do it. There is nothing that we cannot do. We are all resilient and hardworking, pushful, resourceful people. We can have multiple streams of income. You can do it. You can try and control the habit. It's possible. There is nothing impossible if you want to do it. You can start by saying, okay, rather than me buying this number of clothes or number of these or number of shoes, I am going to invest in something that when I look back in the next 20 years, I will be gladly say, thank you, I did this. Because let me be honest with you, time waits for nobody. Nobody is asking you to come and invest in my own business or come and buy my own house or buy my land. It's just the kind of talk that we need. We cannot be in that terrain forever. We cannot be in a country where we are. We are one of the privileged ones that are able to make it out of our country, back home in Africa, in Nigeria, home country, in Ghana, West Africa, in Sierra Leone, West Africa, Liberia, and those other countries like Kenya, Ethiopia, they are able to make it out of millions of people that want to get out of the problems that we face back in Africa. And then you got here, you are able, God has made it possible for you to get yourself stabilized. You got to look and say, well, you've come a long way. You have come a real long way. And if you look at the challenges that you face in the first few seasons that you arrived in those countries, how you're running from pillar to post to make sure that things are normalized, you get your papers and you got everything. You got to look at that and say, God, all this cannot go down the waste. I've got to harness something. I've got to harness $1,000. I've got to harness. I've got a target of 2 months. I've got a target of 3 months. I've got a target of 6 months. You can put $500, £500, 500 of whatever country money that you have. It is possible. People go on fasting. It is even good for your health. It's good. People strain themselves to get investment. People deny themselves of good things to make sure that they have something solid. Let me be honest with you.
This is a clarion call. If you have friends and relatives that you are living with that are not thinking back of one day, but don't forget there is one day they left that country and come to the whatever they become today in the countries of their base at the moment, abroad, whatever they are today, they have forgotten that it has a Nigeria, leave Africa, leave Ghana, leave anywhere. You did not have anything. You did not provide anything. You did not. It's only a few clothes that you put together in your suitcase. You arrive in that country 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. You have forgotten that you did not bring anything with you, and yet life was still as it was. Right now, life as it is, you can look back. You can compare your status now to when you left the shores of Africa. You can compare the level you are now and look at how many trousers or how many shirts that you had several years ago. It doesn't matter how many years you have spent in the country where you are at the moment. You have to look at one day. You have to go back to where you came from. One day you have to leave everything that you have done in this country of your wherever country of your base where you are, and go back to Africa. Are you going to go back and start going to live with relatives? Are you going to go back to be a landlord? Are you going to go back starting from all over again? Look at the years, your age at the moment. Look at what you have done. You have children, you have family, settled family. Oh, thank you, oh, thank you. Look at, I mean, come to think of it. Look at your age at the moment. Look at your village where you came from. Look at the people that you left back home. Your friends that you left university with. Your friend that you went to do some courses together. They themselves, they are not staying put. They are moving on. They are advancing. Because don't forget that this internet is free for everybody. This internet is accessible to everybody, including a conductor, including that boy that you think don't know anything when you were in that school. All of them are marching on. All of them are marching on. Let me be honest with you. Do you think that big TV that you have in your living room is the best you have achieved? No. Do you think that big car that you have is what you have achieved? No. Do you think that your lovely 2 children, yes, thank God for having a family, that is the essence. Them people you live in Africa, they are raising their family. They are even raising them in a better way, cheaper way than what you are doing. So what do you want to tell me that you have achieved in the past how many years that you've been in that country? In the country of where you are based. It doesn't matter whether you have run helter-skelter, you have done 3, 4, 5 jobs, you are doing police job, you are doing security job, you are doing cleaning job, you are doing care job, whatever job that you are doing, you are going to leave them one day. You can't live 100 years, you can't live 50 years in that country. Home is home. Remember the son of whom you are. You are going to go back. You are going to go and see those people that you left behind. You are going to go and see that uncle, that auntie, that brother that you have been assisting, helping the children to go to uni, helping the children to go to college, helping the children to achieve this. They want to do one ceremony. You have to donate money. Yes, fine. You are a good philanthropist. You are good. You donate. You donate whenever they need need help. You are always there. Now, why don't you help yourself now? Why don't you help yourself? We need this at times. Wake up and smell the rat. Wake up and see where you are at the moment. Look at, you have done the hardest work as you've regularized your stay. Yes, you are not born. If you look at it, even if you have the passport of that country, you are not born in that country. They will put the name, the place where you are born. They will say, Mr. Larry, yes, you are a British citizen, but you are born in Ibadan. You are a British citizen, but you are born in Enugu. You are a British citizen, but you are born in Kaukara Namoda. You are British citizen. You are born in Ouagadougou. You are American citizen. You are green card. You have the green card of that country, but you are born in Osogbo. Right. So tell me that is where you have the facilities to become anything. So coming abroad is not about accumulation of wealth. It's not about having everything around you, beautiful flowers, beautiful this. You turn up the water, the water is running. You flush the toilet, you don't even see where the waste has gone. All that is on the ground, drain, everything. You put on the light is on. Yes, that is abroad for you, right? But you've forgotten that before you started enjoying those good things, you've gone through the ruggedness of Nigeria, ruggedness of Africa. And don't forget that ruggedness. We will not become a pauper. You have become a celebrity. You are a celebrity wherever you are. Anywhere you go now, you go back to Nigeria, you're a celebrity. Now it's come to think of it and say, well, what have I done? What have I been doing? What have I been doing? What have I done this past few years? What significant thing have I done? What great achievement have I done? What great things have I done for myself? For what legacy have I put down for my family? What legacy am I trying to put down? What legacy am I going to leave behind? What legacy will I take back home? What legacy will I do when I get back to Nigeria or Africa or any of those countries where you came from? Don't forget, Malaysia is not the best. Malaysia is built for people to come as a tourist. Don't forget Japan. Wherever you are a tourist. You are a tourist in that country, but you are forgotten that you are a resilient person. Take the facilities. You have gone to improve and better your life. Take those things that you have taken, that you have learned, that you have used to, that you always do every day. Take it and now begin to harness it. Put them together. Throw the idea back to Nigeria and start making an enclave. Have you bought a land? Look at this. Is June. June is coming to an end in the next couple of days. Forget about church. You are going to church. Yeah, thank God for church. Thank God for pastors. Thank God for everything about our church. But then at the end of the day, you are the one. You are the architect of your own fortune. At the end of the day, you are the architect of your own fortune. If it goes on well, you are the architect of your fortune. And if it doesn't go on well, you are the architect of your own misfortune. Now the network is playing up again. Sorry if it's lagging again. Right. The main topic that we came, if you're just coming in late, I'm sorry. I think I've deviated from it. So the stainless steel is okay. Let me round up on the area of motivating us. Right. If by you are not a failure, God's time is the best. You are not a failure. Don't get condemned by any of the things I might have probably mentioned here. Don't get, don't feel bad. Yeah, a lot of us have been there. There's a pattern. As you dream to do one thing, you wanted to do this, you put the plans together, you wanted to do this, you wanted to do that. But for some pattern, some things just come, you have no explanation of it. You cannot really explain it, but yet your idea, the idea of you investing, will just be thrown into the wind. But let me tell you, you have to take the challenge and say, as I have been able to succeed in stabilizing and regularizing my stay in that country, that resilience that is in me, that ability which I've been able to put together, that made me to surmount and survive the country, the terrain where I am, that seriousness, that determination which you have, that you are able to surmount where you are working at the moment. You know how many people, how many you want to, they want to get rid of you, yet they couldn't get rid of you. How you are able to stabilize your stay in that job, how you are able to stabilize your family, you are able to pilot your family in the times of trouble, how you are able to put things together, so you are able to balance everything together in your family. Put all these resources that is in you, put them into perspective of implementing it back home. Let me be honest with you. I've done an analysis here in the past. You do not need the two biggest land. You do not need a whole full plot. You do not need a whole plot. You can start with a half plot. You can start with a quarter plot. You can start even with you and your friends coming together. You become best of friends. Let us do this together. He said, come, let us reason together. Let me be honest with you. There is power of activity, of achievement and resilience that is in man, unless you don't want to try it. There is nothing impossible. If the people of Babel can come together and reason together and build the Tower of Babel, even in those several thousands of years ago, that means we can do the power, the willpower that is in us. We can exhibit it. The willpower that makes us to say, I don't want to walk naked. I want to buy that suit. I want to buy that shirt. I want to buy that designer clothes. The willpower that makes you to target and do a job and do a susu. You can do it. You can do it. Please, guys, contribute. I want your contribution. I want you to comment if anything is wrong with this, what I titled today's. I was just trying to be, because this is the middle of the year. Bear with me. There's something wrong with this network again. Right, we are in the middle of the year. Let's not play. There's no game. Let's not deceive ourselves. Let's not deceive ourselves. We are in the middle of the year now. What have we achieved? What have we done? What have you put together? What plans have you done? What plans have you put together to say that by the end of the year, this is what I've done? You don't need the whole money. You don't need the whole savings. You don't need to start putting money aside. No, start it and you watch it grow. All you need is just start and let them send the picture to you. I told you of one of our fans 3 weeks ago. Go and check the video I did last Sunday. That guy only took over most of the instructions and idea and advice that we get on this forum. And what did he do? He has started a fantastic project. I share his video. I share young people. I share people's idea. I share people's attitude. People, you are the one that is blocking yourself. It is nobody is doing, no principalities and power anywhere in Nigeria or anywhere. Nobody is sitting in one of these witchcraft. It is you yourself. You are the one that can push yourself and you are the one that can bring yourself down. So if you can stabilize your state, whatever method, the brain, the number 6, the attitude which you put, the resources which you put to get your papers regularized in that country, then you can still do it. Don't wait. Time waits for nobody. Enough word is enough. A small word is enough for the wise. Time waits for nobody. You have 6 months within the calendar window. Before we know it, we'll start talking about Christmas tree. We'll start talking about Christmas gift to people. We'll start talking about what can we do at the Christmas, because this is June. By the time summer comes and go, it start getting dark again and snow, and then the whole year will have gone. It doesn't matter how many years you've been in that country. It doesn't matter how many disappointments you have got. It doesn't matter how many people have disappointed you. It doesn't matter how many contractors have taken money from you. It doesn't matter how many money that has been taken away from you. Yes, yeah, from time immemorial. This will happen. That should not slow you down. That should not pull you down. That should not stop you from making attempt again. Make attempt again. Make it again. Try it again. Try another method. Try another idea. Ask questions. Ask people, tell them to help me. I don't want to fall victim again. I want to make sure that I do it right this time around. Maybe last time when you did it, you did not ask the right questions. You did not plan properly. You entrusted your money into the hands of families that you don't know anything, that just they will take money off you. Any money they take from you, they spend it. They won't do anything tangible. Stop involving family. Anybody wants to, they said, it has been said that business always succeed when families are not involved. Go and check it. Go and check it. When you involve families, if they have been nice to you, it's a matter of time. If you involve family in your construction, in your business, and you are getting a good result from it now, it's a matter of time. It is just a matter of time. It's coming down. You are going to come and tell me that, Mr. Larry, you said it. Initially, they might be good. Don't get me wrong. There are people that you don't know too. They can outsmart you, but you too can outsmart them. You too can beat them. Right now, don't entrust your family with construction and projects, because in the end, you get your fingers burned. Anyway, enough of that preambles. I have done 1 hour today. Please, I need your input on this. I need your input. I need your contribution. I need your suggestion. I want to thank you once again. I've hit 3,000 subscribers. I'm turning this channel to a real TV studio. Right, bear with me. I've got a little bit set back here. Sorry. Right. I got some videos which we just produced. That's been produced for Ebony World TV. They are short clips. 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes of comedy, which I'm going to be posting to the forum. They are ready, but for some reason we are editing it, and it should have been ready since last month. I've been talking about this for some time now, but it's just unfortunate that they haven't finalized it. Money has been paid to get this, it's my copyright. You will not find it anywhere, so I'm going to be releasing them sometime this week. Please, when you watch it well, make comment, share it, and let us succeed together. And one of your own, we have to encourage one another. It's a forum where you need the kind of talk that you're hearing here. You're not paying for it. You're getting a well quality, advice from this forum. Please, I make mistakes. I'm a human being. I'm not perfect. Nobody is perfect. But all I want to do is that I give a better advice for people, and the people have been receiving commendations all over the world from my phone, texting me, asking me this. And however, let me point it out here. Sometimes, please try and encourage us in a little way that you can. Some people have been helping us, have giving us donations. Well, I don't need donation here. It can be donated to our bank account in Nigeria. Then some of this money we'll use it to produce more materials to help one another. So we are here to help people, to encourage people, to lift people hope, to bring hope that has already been sourced. I've had people that when they come and say, Mr. Larry, thank you for what you are doing. Thank you for what you are doing. We never knew we can do this again in Nigeria. Yes, you can do it again. You can. The righteous fall down so many times, and they rise up again and again. You can always, anytime you find yourself, you make mistake. That is not the end of it. It is just it is an experience. Anytime there's a disappointment, it is an experience. It's not the end of you. It's not the end of the idea. It's not the end of what you're planning to do. It is just one of those things that people can learn through misfortune and mistakes. It is only when you don't want to learn from it that you decide want to go again. You have to go again and again. You have to go again and again. When you go again and again, you can hit it, and you can hit it better than before. So on this forum, this is a forum that people have been turned, their hope has been turned in a better way. People are building good houses now. Their perception has changed. Their impression about doing something at home has changed. Their impression of putting money together has changed. The way and manner they are spending their money has changed. The way and manner they are treating their finances has changed. So these are positive things we want to be hearing from this forum. Please, please, please. I cannot be perfect. I can't give you the best of it. This is just a forum to give you ideas that something can be done out of nothing. A lot can be achieved out of the little that you have. You must have something. There is something that you have that you thought you don't have. When you look at the things you have, you can increase your effort. You can add more to the effort. You can, whatever you have, all the junks that you have in your house, those things that are wasting space, you can put them, display them on eBay, raise money. All the money that you're getting from it, you can put it aside. Don't spend it. Give it, put it together, and buy land. Buy cheap land. Let me be honest with you. We're not pushing you to lose. We're pushing you to gain. There's nobody who buys land, or there's nobody who build house because you have added value to the money that you have. You have added a great value to the house which you have bought. You have added, which you have built. You have added value to, because there's no way when you buy a land in 2 years, in 3 years, that you remember, look at the number of years that you've been in that country. Imagine 5 years ago, you bought a land, you haven't built it. The price of the land is not going to be the same 5 years after. Remember, Nigeria or Africa is a place where you buy something and you reap 100% fold from the investment. That is the way I want you to look at it. That is what you should be working towards. When you are working towards that, you can never lose. You will not lose. But make sure you're doing the right thing. And also, I mentioned here last week, please be careful of the land that you are going to be buying. If you are going to buy land in Ogun State, there has been news coming from some areas in Ogun State. I don't know specifically what. Well, they said government is acquiring the land back because there's going to be petroleum oil pipe is going to pass through the place, and they do not want anybody to build houses. The houses that have been built there, they are demolishing them. It's a matter of time, and people are rushing to sell their land out because they're looking for people who are so gullible, who don't know the problem that is in the area. So they are rushing and selling their land in droves at a cheaper rate. So if anybody asks you to come and buy a land, please investigate the source of the land. Find out whether it's a government acquisition land, whether it's a government land that the government don't want anybody to build house there. You do not want to put that money that you have struggled, you have labored, you have worked hard for, and then to realize that you've given it to a thief and they have run away with the money and you can't find them anymore. So please, enough is enough. A word is enough for the wise. Don't rush to buy cheap land. Land of 200,000, land of 300,000 is too good to be true. Do not rush to buy land like that, and always find out from 2 reliable sources. You want to know the person that sold the land to the person you are buying the land from. Make sure. This is what I did a while ago. Somebody wanted to sell me a land of 700,000. It was too good to be true. I'm told that the person was desperate, needed money badly, and obviously I wanted to buy a land, and they showed me the land. I like it, and I wanted to pay. And I said, something just clicked for one moment. I said, do you know what? I am not going to buy this land unless I know the person you bought this land from. I was trying to do my investigation. Now, that was about 2015, 3 years ago. So this idea of reselling and selling wrong, fake land to people has been in existence for years. So I could have easily put the 700,000 down, but I said I need to know the source of the land. Yes, all the buyers that lives in the area, they call for a meeting. We agreed for a day. I went down. There's about committee of about 12 of them. They sat down. I'm in the middle, and the man that wants to sell me the land too. I said, well, I want to know the source of this land. I do not want to buy land that in the next 1 or 2 years they're going to ask me to leave the place. And they said yes. They gave me their word. Yes, this land is genuine. Yes, we are the buyer of this place. Yes, we sold this land for this man. Yes, I can go ahead to buy it. Yes, that's how I got a genuine land. So you yourself, you don't have to be on ground. You can send people with 5,000 naira. They will go and find out for you. They will go to the local government. They will investigate. They will take the title. They will find out whether it's one of those land that the government want to acquire. That is especially for the Ogun people or anybody who wants to buy land in Ogun State. And also deceased from, at the moment, Lagos is a volatile place. Don't buy land in Lagos if you do not want to get stressed out. Do not buy land in Lagos State at the moment, because before you even start your foundation, you will have paid through your nose. The money that could have probably finished a bungalow will probably cost you all the paperwork money. And you do not buy land today and start building tomorrow, and start building a week, and start building in a month. It takes ages, because once those papers don't go through, you cannot start. And if you want to start, you have to bribe, you have to pay a kickback in the town planning authority in Alausa or in the local government where you are. So which will keep their eyes, the task force, the eyes of the task force away from the project, and that is the only way. You have to bribe your way through. If you buy a land and you want to start your project construction immediately, you have to pay some money, and then you have to vote to avoid all this heartache. You remember, we are all hustlers. We are go-getters. We know what we are doing. We don't want time wasting. In order to avoid that, you want to start your construction. You know this is how the system works where we are. That you pay your money now, you get your product. You pay your money now, you want to start whatever you want. You pay your money, you want. That's what your money works for you. Not a place where you pay your money, you're waiting for years, and all the interest has died before you even start the foundation. Okay, so right, I've done 1 hour 16 minutes. I didn't give you enough information about plumbing. I'm hoping to get more facts. But be careful. Like I said before, the network started messing up. I mentioned Ariston. Ariston is the best product for hot water, to generate hot water. Small little cute small tank that Ariston has been in Nigeria building construction for a very long time. We've known how the hot water tank is in those days. Very big, but they don't do big ones anymore. It's about almost about maybe about 50-liter size of water that it can take, right? This 50-liter size of water, they are beautiful. They are in the range of 35,000 naira. They can install them for one for the kitchen, one for each and every bathroom. It's only in Nigeria we have units for every particular toilet or bathroom. So here in Western world, we have only one unit that supplies hot water right through the building. But in our case, we have to have individual facility that will work for the kitchen, the one for every toilet or every bathroom. So that is how it is. We are resilient people. We are hardworking people. We have for what we have done today. It is what we are is the grace of God that is upon us. It doesn't matter whatever religion that you practice. There's a word grace that is on top of everybody, whether you are black or white, whether you are Muslim or you are Christian. That grace is the one that has made you to do exploits in the country where you are. You are a great personality. You are an individual that has a great idea, that has great purpose of life, and the purpose is success in every way. Success in whatever you do, success in whatever you implement, success in whatever approach that you do. So that same success that has helped you in the land where you are, in the country where you are, where people have not been doing very well, that you have been doing very well, that success, that methodology, that attitude, that approach, that resilience, that toughness in you, that those qualities that are already in you, that you are not taught, that you did it by yourself, that you do not need somebody to give you that way of doing it. Take it with all the purpose and chances that you have. Take it back and invest it in Nigeria. Right, if you are just joining, I'm going to round up now. I've got 2 minutes. Please send your comment. Please send your put something, a good comment. Thank you for being part of the 3,000 subscribers on this show. I really appreciate you. Are amazing. You are amazing people. Amazing successful champion that came all the way from Africa. It's not easy. Nothing is easy. Nothing good that comes easy. Anything that is easy has no value. Anything that is free has no value. Anything that is not of good report has no value. You are the value of your life. You are the one that can push yourself to a great success. Please don't forget the way and manner you cross over to the country where you are at the moment. Don't forget the way, how bad, how tough this was when you reach that country. How you don't have any friends. It's only you and your God that made you. Do you know how many people that have been in that country, that have been banged into prison? Those that have been in that country, that have gone back to where Africa, but you're still there. You're standing the test of time, and you are now you are stable, you are balanced, you are making it. Nobody is looking at your shoulder. Then now start thinking of, look at the place where you came back and start trying to think and build something. So I want to be hearing that by this time next year, let's give it a period of 1 year. Let's say by August, I want to be hearing that. Yes, like the young man which I showed the video last Sunday. Go and look at the video. Look at the whole length of it. You will see a short clip of about 3 minutes of a young man 3 weeks ago. He started a fantastic project. He started a fantastic building construction, which I'm so glad. I'm so happy that from this forum somebody picked the information. Somebody was a wake-up call. Somebody was got a pat in the back and said, if this man can do it, I can do it. And he started something and is running it with it. So this is the kind of story I want to be hearing. Forget about what one uncle, what dad, what brother, what sister has done. That is what they know how to do best. But yours is to succeed. Yours is to surpass. Yours is to be above there. Yours to walk ahead of time. You have foresight. Now begin to put resources together. I want to see here that I bought my land. I've started. This is the quotation. I bought my land. I've started the foundation. Now, how many blocks do I need? You need, for a bungalow of 2-bedroom bungalow, you need 2,500 blocks. I want to be hearing that I bought my 2,500 blocks. I bought my 40 bags of cement. I bought this, I bought that. I've tried the foundation. We are now at lintel level. By August, we are now looking at constructing the roof. By September, we're looking at the kitchen is already in place. By November, I want to be hearing, yes, they are doing the painting, they have done the plastering, the POP is been done, the window is now being fixed, the door is being fixed, now the gate is already there, now the fence is being completed, we're putting security up above the fence. This is what I want to be hearing. Positive story from all of my fans, which is possible. It is nothing impossible. It all depends on you, how you can get this done. It is in your hand. Your success is in your hand. No, it's not in anybody's hand. You are the one that is going to delay yourself. It's you. You are the one that is going to drive yourself to get all these things achieved. No one else will help you to do that. I can come from where I am. Your brother, your sisters cannot do that. They can only impede, but they cannot stop you completely. You can be the one that can push yourself and get and break the tape and get to the finish line. Together, we're going to make it. I want to stop on this. You are good people, amazing, intelligent, hardworking, resilient, purposeful, intelligent, good people that has been very good. And together, we're going to make it. Together, we are going to make a lot of. We cannot come to this abroad and not have a lot to take back, and not show that we are not just here, where the country where we have learned a lot that we need to take abroad. We have learned a lot that we need to take back home. We don't want to do things the way they are doing it. So that is the purpose I want. For this week will be a great week for all of us. Will be a fantastic week. We got to look at what we have done, how we've been doing it, how have we done it, how best can we do it, how can we get the best out of what I have at the moment. That is what I want you to be thinking about. When you go out to bed and you wake up tomorrow, have a meditation. Do a little meditation of about 10 minutes. You don't need more than 10 minutes. You sit down. How is this week going to be? Can I put some money together this way? Can I ask this man to get me a land? Can I ask this man to get me this? You can set a target for yourself. So this week is a week of reflection. Have I done enough this year? Have I not done enough this year? Have I got a lot to do this year? There's a lot, of course, that we can do. So please put that in perspective, and then we can achieve the best of the best. Now that country, if you do anything bad in that country, definitely all the years that you have spent there is a waste. But that's not going to be your achievement. Your achievement is what have you set aside in case of your retirement. What have you set aside? What legacy are you going to put down to say that, yes, I did not come and spend 10 years, 15 years in the country where I am today at the moment, but I'm taking something back home to where I came from. On that note, I'm going to draw the curtain from today's show. Merci beaucoup, the French people, Canada, Australia, US, Europe, England, London, of course, Nigeria, home country. I've got some fans over there. They love this. They love this to beat. I like all of you. I love you to beat. I appreciate all of you that has taken time to stand by this channel and makes this channel to getting popular every day. You are wonderful people. You are amazing. There is no bad thing about us. If it is a quote I want to tell you, when in the Bible, I'm going to use that, right? It says when every child in this world that was born in this world is a good child. There is no bad child. So we were all born one day and we were a good child. Why are we not going to get the best out of ourselves? We are good people that love good things, that love great things, and want to be hearing great news, great reports, great success, great achievements from all of us. There's nothing that we cannot achieve if we decide to be focused, if we are determined, there is determination in you. That determination in you that has made you to stay and stabilize yourself, stay in that country. Take that as a clue to work with. This coming week is going to be an achieving week, a great week, a wonderful week, a resourceful week, and together we will succeed. I'm going to draw the curtain on this. Until we meet on Sunday, this is your friend, my friend, good friend. You are all great people that has been part of my show. I'm going to stop here. If not, this is going to be 1 hour, 28 minutes. If the show has been good to you, please make comment. Now, as usual, if you came in late to the show, in the next 1 hour, the video will be readily available again on YouTube. All YouTube does is to vet it, whether it has violated copyright law, whether there's any swearing thing there. Once all these are not there, the video will be available again for you to watch. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. We are all determined people. We are all good people that have traveled far and near from our base in Africa, and it is just a line. We are going to make it. Nothing can stop us. Nobody can stop us. No human being can stop us. Success is our portion. We got to get it by whatever means, whatever it takes. We are going to succeed. We're going to make headway. We're going to make ends meet. It is just whatever any circumstance that anybody is going through at the moment. This is the word you need. Get it under your belt. Get out there. You can do it. Do anything. I can do anything for money. Sell whatever old things that you don't need. Put them on eBay. Have an eBay account. Have Amazon account. Sell things. Put them together. You can generate income. Yeah, that's what we can do. We are very, very, very forward thinking. We have plan B. Once one plan doesn't work, plan B must work, and that's why you are able to sustain yourself in the country where you are. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Well, I love you all, appreciate you, and I will be with you again, same time, same channel, and God bless you. Bye bye. Good night all. Good night from UK. All right. Bye bye. Bye. Right, I'm going to go bye. I'm telling you, somebody just joined now. I'm going to leave now. So, okay, see you later. Bye-bye. Bye. I'm going to draw the curtain from today's show. All right. Thank you.